Hi and welcome to Prepping Essentials. Today's a bit of an odd one because it's a bit of a follow-up to a video that I put out literally only a few days ago now about Brexit. Again, apologies for viewers from the United States, but Brexit is a bit of a hot topic here in the UK. And the question really is, will the media hype actually cause a panic where there shouldn't be one? Let's see. There's been lots of media attention of Brexit for the last 2 years, ever since the referendum vote for us to leave the European Union. Project Fear, the scare stories that have been put out in the media have been pretty regular and pretty frequent, but over the last 6 months the pace has picked up dramatically as the push for a second vote has been promulgated throughout all of the media, whether that's national news media or whether that's social media. Lots of scare stories on every subject you can think of, from planes not flying to fuel running out, holidays been cancelled, ferries not running across the English Channel, backlogs, motorways turning into lorry car parks because cargo can't get processed through the ports. Every day for the last probably 2 weeks now, Sky News in particular has run a different scare story every single day about the disaster that would be the UK were we to leave the EU. Latest one today is that horse racing will stop. Whilst there's nothing new in Sky News promoting fear, doom and gloom in regards to Brexit, what is interesting over the last week is that it seems the other mainstream broadcast networks, such as the BBC and ITV, have also upped their anti-Brexit coverage with more doom and gloom news stories. Even Radio 4 is getting in on the act. What is normally a very highbrow radio channel has today started putting out a series of programmes on the subject of prepping, and is running around the country talking to people who are prepping for Brexit and highlighting on their fears as to why Brexit is a really bad idea. The big danger amongst all of this media hype is that old adage that if you say something often enough, it becomes true. It turns into a self-fulfilling prophecy. And the reason for the video today is to highlight this fact. Whilst you'll have seen in my previous video on the subject of Brexit, my main concerns aren't about energy supplies or food or water suddenly stopping. My main fears or concerns revolved around the potential for civil disorder come the 29th of March, when we either stay in or we leave. And what could be starting off as peaceful protests on either side of the debate, depending on who wins and who loses, they could very easily turn into major civil disorder as the more criminal or radical elements jump on the bandwagon and use peaceful protest as a way of creating civil disorder, criminal activities, looting, such like. So the key message really that I wanted to put out there is, whilst it is perfectly understandable and acceptable that you should be concerned about Brexit and you should be doing what all preppers do, in that you should be stocking up supplies of food and water, perhaps fuel, with the possibility that the media hype does create this self-fulfilling prophecy and creates a state of panic, you could end up with a situation where people start really buying into the possibility that food supplies might be disrupted, and we start panic buying in all the supermarkets. That could happen even before Brexit or in the run-up to Brexit, and you could find that rather than Brexit itself causing a shortage in the supermarkets, the panic buying by people in advance of Brexit creates a shortage in the supermarkets. So my advice would be, do what you should normally do, add to your prepping stocks bit by bit, week by week as you do the normal shopping, But with Brexit in the back of your mind, as we run through the end of January into February, perhaps it's a wise move, rather than adding 1 or 2 items to your basket, just slowly increase the amount and add 3 or 4 or 5 items to your normal shopping basket. You never know. As I say, the panic could turn into a real panic and empty the supermarket shelves style panic, and we could end up with a problem created purely by the media well in advance of the actual Brexit date itself. Anyway, short and sweet, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then please do click on the like button. As always, feel free to hit the subscribe button so you can easily find your way back, and so that you can get informed of new videos as and when we upload them onto the channel. So for now, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again on the next video.